Hello there, and welcome back. First thing you may notice is, yes, I am using my voice this time. I'm going to see how well it works, because if it works well, I'll use it more. If it doesn't, I'll stop. The reason I'm using it is because I thought it was more appealing than having or editing words up on the screen. And considering this is only my 7th, 8th video so far, I don't expect a huge increase in anything positive, really. I just want to be more interactive. Yes, where should we start? Yes, what you came for. My Sikorksy UH-60 Blackhawk, which is, uncoincidentally, right here. Now, some things to note is this did not take me 3 weeks to build. That would be quite upsetting if it did. The 3 weeks is mainly just me dealing with personal matters, so yes, I am back, and with quite a fantastic build. I would say so. Let's get on, shall we? A few things I would like to point out before we get to flying. This is 549 blocks, and it comes down to this decently. This is in no way 1-to-1. I got as close as I could because my plan is to build this channel around detail. I'm trying to get things as detailed as I possibly can before I put them up on YouTube for you guys to view. As you'll notice, the guns don't move. The miniguns here and here. Well, not really miniguns. They're just two guns, but they're meant to simulate the miniguns. They're stuck to the helium blocks I have here, and I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm just going to leave them as is. That way, they're not moving around and causing any more lag. I guess I should state, because this is 549 blocks. This is quite compact. Again, for 500 blocks, and it motor locks too, so it's stuck down. First, let's get off the blades, the props. They bend down, simulating the weight. We're giving it an illusion of having weight to them. It also helps with stability. I won't go too much into the stability part, but I might do a tutorial explaining how to make helicopters fly, decent ones or detailed ones, or small ones, because I have a few small ones that are single axle. If you press S, like on a real UH-60, this fin in the back does come up, and it does stabilize it for hovering up, as a helicopter normally would. Yeah, you know, its flying is okay. It doesn't fly the great because it's single axle. Again, I'm building this channel around detail, so it had to be single axle before I put it on YouTube. Because it's single axle, it tilts to the left when you go forward. That's nothing major. That can easily be corrected quite easily just by tapping S and then W. W is forward, S is to hover, go up, or stabilize the helicopter. Now, it does not turn conventionally, as you notice. It actually leans. Helicopters do that. I tried having it turn how you normally see them, by the fin. But again, this game is extremely unforgiving when it comes to helicopters. So, I made do with what I had. And this is what I have, and I quite like it. Let's land this, shall we? This is possibly one of the most things... This is probably one of the most fun things I have to land out of everything. Oh, come on. See if I press S, we go up, stabilize. I have shift for up and control for down just because I can do both with my pinky, leaving my entire my 3 middle fingers and my thumb free to fly the helicopter. Yeah, that was smooth. The doors were also quite painful. We forgot to talk about the doors. We'll talk about them now while we're grounded. The doors are quite intricate. Simplicity is harder than intricacy, but for the sake of having the doors open up like this and a helicopter this big, because I wanted to get as small as I could with as much detail as I could in a flyable manner, the doors do their job wonderfully. Now they do glitch, kind of, but it's rare. Let's get up to the island up there. Now, this thing does climb quite well, mainly because when I press S, their control surfaces or ailerons, right here. There's 2 of them. 1, 2, 2 by 2. So there's 4 of them right here before it comes to the motor 2, where they bend down at the very end, which is where most of the lift is, at the very end. Again, that's for stability purposes, which I might explain in a different video. Come on. Yep, see those dips? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. The anti-torque rotor is just 1 by 2 signs, because I wasn't actually going to make it anti-torque, because this game, again, like I just said, is very unforgiving. There we go, that was rather smooth. Let's land. Now this does hover, just not, there we go. If you guys, I'm gonna end it here just because I don't want this to be too long, take up too much of your time. But tell me what you think about this. If there's anything, you know, you would change about this if you built it. If there's any other kinds of builds you want to see, or anything in specific that you yourself would like to see, let me know. Just leave a comment down. I read them all the time. Sometimes I reply to them, or I'm too busy. I don't get too many of them, so they're relatively easy to reply to. I mean, I am fairly new to YouTube, so it is what it is. Yeah, anything in particular that you want to see, I will see if I can build it, because I'm always looking for new ideas. I have a folder full of things I plan on building, that I can always add to it. So yeah, tell me what you think about this. Any ideas, let me know. I will be posting an update video on builds I'm working on a little later, just in a little bit. It's going to be very short and very precise and to the point. It's not going to be a tutorial or anything, just an update on what I'm doing. And that's the end. So I will see you later. Goodbye.